Hi guys, and welcome to the 5th day of the vlogging challenge. Today I want to talk about something that I frequently allude to on Metamorphosis, but rarely go into detail about. And that is the idea that you attract what you are. This idea became super mainstream with the book The Secret that came out a couple years ago. But to me, The Secret really minimized and cheapened the ideas. They made it feel to me like if you want a Corvette, just picture a Corvette and then you'll have a Corvette, which isn't at all the truth. It's the idea that if you want a life of abundance, you have to think in an abundant mentality, not be afraid to grow, not be afraid to reach those dreams, and eventually you'll be able to have that Corvette. The way this applies to dating is a lot of times we become so confused as to why we keep attracting the wrong men. And one of the hardest things to hear, but the most true things, is that the only common denominator in all of your relationships is you. And I'm not saying that great guys are everywhere and you're just not seeing them. They are really hard to find. But in the meantime, the guys that you are attracting, or the women that you are attracting, are probably a reflection of you. Even if you think you're looking for these things on the surface, you might not actually be putting that out there. An example that I really like to use is that in high school, I had anorexia. And so I thought in my mind that my restricting and my habits were creating this very, beautiful, disciplined, ballerina-like facade. When really what I was doing was cultivating an environment inside myself of pure discipline and regimens and cruelty and judgment and this idea of you're never good enough and just this really evil little internal battlefield. And then I was shocked when my external world felt unhappy or anxiety provoking or difficult. The truth is, you can really only treat other people as well as you treat yourself. When I let go of those evil thoughts and I gradually learned how to be nice to myself or have a more balanced approach to things, I found that a more balanced life came in as well. People that had a lot more to offer and a lot of laughter and a lot of great experiences. So although I can't fully explain it to you because it's a very amorphous concept, what I'm trying to explain is that when you're confused at what keeps happening to you, remember that you're only attracting what you really are, deep down. And if you really want something different to be coming into your life, then you have to be putting something really different out there. And it's not instinctual, and it's not easy, and it's a constant, conscious effort. But you need to make that effort to think, what is it going to do? That's Bella, sorry. What is it going to take for me to make that leap? For me, it took letting go of some of my vanity and my needs and saying, all right, I'm going to give this healthy thing a chance. I'm going to put on a ton of weight, and I'm going to laugh, and I'm going to enjoy those things in life, and I'm going to see what changes. I'm going to see what happens. If my worst fears come true and I'm completely unlovable, and I'm going to die alone. And that didn't happen. And instead what happened was I started attracting in this much more balanced, wholesome, healthy, exciting life than I could have ever pictured. So the first battle is realizing you don't know everything. You don't know what the outcome will be if you try something completely different than you've ever tried before. But you really have nothing to lose. In any area of your life that isn't working, think about what you're really putting out there. If you are in the wrong job because you want the security, then deep down, you're coming from this place of anxiety and neediness. And if your job isn't providing you with this abundance, this excitement, that's your own fault. You need to figure out, how can I put myself out there in life in ways that's going to give me that anxiety and that abundance that I need. And usually the first step is putting out your own exciting, abundant projects and ideas. And when you put those out, they're going to come back. So don't take my word for it. Go out and try it. Try doing something you never thought you would do. Take a part of your life that you're so frustrated with and go out and do the opposite of what you've been doing. And trust that you don't know what the outcome will be, but that the worst case scenario probably still isn't that bad. And you'll notice that as your internal reality starts to change, your external reality will start to change too. So that's one of my favorite philosophies for really getting down to the nitty-gritty of what's going on with me and taking responsibility for my life and starting to move things in a positive direction when in one area or another I'm really getting stuck. So I'm going to leave you guys with that for the night. I'm going to go have a glass of wine and do a little reading and get into bed. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Talk to you later.